Rebecca Jo. Welcome to my home studio. I'm going to share with you today a short spring cleaning sequence of movement and breath that you can do really with as much time as you have. I'll run through it fairly quickly just for the sake of the video, but you can always add on time and do any of these exercises individually for as long as you'd like. So we're going to start standing today. You don't need any real equipment. I just have a yoga mat and a block to sit on, but you can sit in a chair, you can sit on the ground, whatever you have available to you. You'll start with your feet a little wider than your hips. Put a soft bend in your knees and just let your eyelids close. Relax your shoulders. Feel your feet planted into the ground. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Fill up to your fullest capacity. And then exhale out through your mouth. Make a little sound as you breathe out. Inhale through your nose. Exhale a sigh. And one more time, breathing in. Lightly seal your lips. Start to find a comfortable breath through your nose. And then begin to turn your hips from side to side. And as you turn your hips, let your arms swing. So rotating your pelvis to face left and right. Allow your arms just to come along for the ride. So you're not actively swinging your arms. They'll move as your hips move. Let your hands slap across your hips gently. And just choose an amount of time, choose a number of these that you want to do. When we give ourselves a time frame, it helps us to be a little bit more accountable to ourselves so that we get through it. And then when we're done, we know we're done, and we don't have to do it anymore, and we can move on. Okay, come back to center yourself. Relax your arms. Once again, let your eyelids close for a moment. Feel your feet on the ground. And then keep your feet planted down and start to create a sense of balance in your body. Just really micro bend and extend the knees. Start to feel that vibration come up through the hips. Start to let your chest move up and down, let your shoulders move. And so for now, just keeping the feet planted so you feel the stability of the earth and that vibration, reverberation coming up through the spine. And then start to let your heels lift. And then let yourself start to move a little bit more freely here. You can let the toes come up so you create a bounce. You can shake out through the arms. You can move the hips, shake out the legs. You can turn yourself around. Right? No wrong way to move here. Just really letting that energy get out. Allowing yourself to really kind of move in those weird ways you never do so that you can get rid of some of the stuck, stagnant congestion. So when I do this on my own in the morning, I like to just put a song on for 3, 4, 5 minutes and just move until the song is done. And then when you're done, come to stand again. Feel your feet planted on the ground. Close your eyes. Keep a soft bend in the knees so that you feel weighted, rooted in the feet. Take again a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Observe from the feet to the head. From the head to the feet. Just notice all of those sensations, really sticking to the physical, visceral sensations. And then as you're ready, as you inhale, take your arms, reach them overhead. Find a gentle extension of the spine. With your exhale, start with bent knees. Swing your arms down, take a big breath out. Inhale, unfold. And exhale. And again, just keep going with it. Choose a number. 5, 10, 15, whatever you have time for. Flinging all of that congestion out of the lungs, out through the fingertips. Big breath. And as you finish that last one, land in that fold, ribs on your thighs, head heavy, interlace your fingers behind your back. Take a deep breath in, and exhale through your mouth. Shift your weight over towards your left leg, rest your left shoulder on your left knee. Keep that knee bent as you stretch your hands over to the left. Drop your crown towards the floor. Maybe straighten that right leg a little.
Come back through center, switch the interlace of your fingers so it's your non-habitual pattern, and then rest your right shoulder on your right knee. Extend the left leg. Drop the head. And then coming back through center once again, release your hands down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, flutter your lips. And then just step your foot back. So it doesn't really matter which one you step back, you'll do both sides. It's interesting to notice which way you always do it though. Whichever foot is in front, you're going to take that hand, bend the elbow, make a fist with the hand, and then plug your kneecap right into your armpit. And then just set the other hand somewhere that's easy to help balance yourself and rest, but really try and keep grounded through the feet. And then start to circle that elbow. So you really want to get in there with the knee so that you get into all of the soft tissue, the lymph nodes, the glands. It might feel a little awkward at first, but just go with it. And then circle the other way. If it's painful, come out of it, make it okay for you. And then release your fingertips down. Lift your gaze a little, find a small extension of the spine as you inhale. Shift your weight back, extend that right leg, or that front leg rather, any amount as you exhale. And then just shift forward and back. So not trying to force movement in any direction, just going to that point of resistance and then switching so that movement by movement, you ease into depth rather than pushing yourself towards it. Find more space. Step forward. Fold over the legs. Shake out your head again, inhaling through the nose. Exhale, flutter your lips. And then just switch legs. Stepping the opposite leg back. Find your balancing hand, bend the elbow of the leg that's in front. Make a fist with your hand and start to stir that elbow around. So really getting the knee right into the soft pit of the arm like you were fitting a ball in a mitt. And then go the other way. And then releasing your fingertips down. Feel free to grab blocks here too if the ground feels far away. Move your hips forward as you lift your gaze. And then shift your hips back as you extend the leg. So keep going in and out. Don't worry about getting that leg straight. Just go as far as you can and then reverse the direction. And this time pull your hips back. Step into tabletop. Set your hands right over your shoulders. Plant down through your hands and feet. As you inhale, arch your spine, look up. Find a cow shape, and as you exhale, round, press the ground away, drop your head, drop your tail. Inhale, lifting, opening the front of the body, and exhale, rounding. And again, just choose a number. Keep going, and you can go really slow, or you can start to go faster. So you build heat in the body. You start to whip up your energy a little bit. So you add a powerful breath in, out, in, out, in, out. And when you're done and find neutral. So I like to do like 50 to 100 of those in the morning, moving a little quickly, but just do what you have time for. Flip your fingertips to face back. Tuck your toes under, put a micro bend in your elbows, just shift your weight forward and back. And you might come into this and realize right away this is pretty intense. In which case, keep your weight a little bit more forward. And then slowly start to sit back on your tucked toes, peel your hands off of the floor. See if you can sit on your heels. So all 10 of my toes are tucked under. So you start to open the bottoms of the feet, which helps you to access the back of your body. So the back of the body we think of as our past, where we've been, so releasing that allows us to let go of some of the grip and hold that our past experiences have on us. If this is too intense, shift your weight forward, fingertips to the floor. Try and hold for about a minute. And then untuck your toes, come onto the tops of your feet, and then find a comfortable seat. So I just like to sit on a block here between the ankles, but you can sit On the ground, you can sit on your heels, cross-legged, you can sit in a chair if you want it. Just find a position that allows you to be really upright in your spine, to feel grounded into your seat and elevated up through the crown. So we'll take a few breath exercises, starting with breath of fire. Extend your arms overhead. Make a big V with your hands. Cup your palms like you're catching spring rain from above. Close your eyes. So again, just choose a number in your own practice to do. Today we'll do 25 just for the sake of time, but normally I would do 50 to 100. And take a full breath in. Take a full exhale through your nose. Squeeze your belly in, completely empty out. Relax your abdomen. Let your breath just slide in. And then count 25 quick exhales. Empty out completely, hug the belly in, stay empty. Hook your thumbs overhead, reach up through your fingertips. Take a big breath in through your mouth. Hold your breath in, take another inhale through your nose. Grow a little taller, sip 3 quick breaths through the mouth. Hold here, tuck your chin in, lift your pelvic floor muscles so that you close up that breath up inside of the body. Let it swirl around. And then imagine you're taking that breath up and out through the crown of the head like you were popping a cork out of a champagne bottle, and let it go. Take your hands to rest for a moment. So it's always nice to check in after you do those breath exercises just to see the physical change in sensation, the heartbeat, the breath rhythm, the temperature of the skin, any other vibratory sensations that come into your awareness. And then you'll take your hands onto your shoulders. Reach your elbows straight out, lift your chest, widen your collarbone, and then actively in and out with the breath now. You'll turn it to the left as you breathe in, you'll turn to the right as you breathe out. In, out, in, out. And again, just count 25 for today, but you can always go for more if you have the time. And then coming back to center, hook the other thumb in front, reach the fingertips overhead, close your eyes, take a big breath in, hold the breath, sip in through the nose, and 3 more through the mouth. And tuck the chin, lift the pelvic muscles, hold the breath in, feel the fullness inside of you, and then exhale, let it go. Now sticking with that same in and out breath rhythm, interlace your fingers behind your back. So I'll turn just so you can see. Knuckles come about mid-back, palms facing out. Thumbs are going to stick straight up in between your shoulder blades. So try and get all the way to the pinky webbing with the hands, give a nice tight fit. And then start to flap your wings. And then add the breath. And then take a deep breath in, widen the chest, draw the elbows back. And exhale through the mouth, let it go. Slide your hands down. Take a moment just to rest your hands on your thighs, ground your energy. And then take your right hand, start to shake it. Similar idea to what we were doing up on our feet. Just let that hand flip around. No wrong way to move it. Just let it go. And find an easy breath here. And then take your left hand out. See if you notice a difference. How does one hand move? How does the other move? And wringing out the wrists. And then take both hands. And let it go. So you can think of your wrists like the neck of the arm, like the collarbone. So as you clear up congestion here, you start to clear up some congestion in your own neck, in your collarbone, in your lungs. And then rest your hands, palms facing up now. Just receive all of that energy, feel the sensation in your hands. And then we'll finish with one of my all-time favorite breath exercises. It's a buzzing breath, a humming breath, just like we're flapping our wings like a bee, starting to make this bee buzzing sound now with our voice. So essentially all you're going to do is inhale like normal through your nose, and each time you exhale, you'll hum. Try and make that sound a little deeper, and you can really play with the tone of it. If it's just from the mouth, you're going to start to feel some tickling in the lips. So we're going to do this by sealing off all of our external sensation, all of our sensory awareness. So you'll cover your eyes with your hands, take your thumbs, plug them into your ears to seal off all of the external sound and sight. Now, just choose a number for yourself again, 5, 10, 15 breaths, whatever feels achievable to you right now. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling. So continue that for as long as it's interesting to you. And again, I recommend just choosing a number and sticking with it. It just really helps you to get through it and have that complete set of time. Take a couple of breaths when you're done to hold the hands over the eyes and the ears so you can really hear the reverberation of sound and vibration in the body. And it's really beautiful when you start to do that practice. And that's it for today. Sit with yourself for as long as you need. Please reach out to me if you have any questions about anything we've done. Yeah, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy it. Take care.